everyone! Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Unrolled Stories, a D&D campaign set in the world of Elforia. We're back with these wonderful humans to roll some dice, attempt some questionable accents, and hopefully tell a decent story. At the top of the episode, as always, various announcements. If you're looking to grab yourself some dice for your own D&D campaigns or any other TTRPG there besides, head over to Dice Nest. There'll be a link in the description below, and use the code TheWelshDM at checkout, and you'll get 15% off. You get all sorts of beautiful designs, various materials and looks and colours for your own games and your own characters there. This show is also available as a podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so if you prefer to listen to audio-only versions, or you're just kind of commuting and can't conform to Google's necessary turning your phone on all times for YouTube, go listen to it over there. Episodes come out the Wednesday after they air on Saturday, and don't forget to like, review, comment, etc. to help other people find the podcast. As always, the art in this campaign, the NPC art and the wonderful character art you can see on screen is done by Aderyn Angelini, and you can grab your own access to those NPC arts and early access to commissions from their Art Venturing Guild on Patreon. I can't remember what this month's pack is going to be, but it's going to come out very soon. I'm looking forward to it. And if we use it, probably not today. Chibi battle map art was done by WeTheDreamingDesigns. Don't forget to check out those artists, support them if you can, and fuck AI. One other announcement, the main campaign will be taking a break through August, as some people are very, very busy, having momentous life moments and being very happy and all of that shiny stuff. Basically what we're talking about is the Hobbit MTG pre-release that is going to distract all of us. That's what's actually happening.
And we'll end the marriage.
Before it starts.
Right now.
It's a good thing Sarah's not here.
Rain saving the counts in preparation.
Yes, we're taking a break, which means we will Andrew, you're on mute. Which means we will be doing a bunch of anthology episodes, canon one-shots through August, so keep an eye out for those. Maybe we might have some guest GMs doing them. I haven't spoken to the other GMs in this game about that, but maybe I'll drag them into it so I can have a break myself.
No, you're not allowed.
Never.
Oh, shit, you mean me?
Fuck.
But yes.
Oh gosh.
Love the first canon one-shot we did with the Shadow Dark one. Up
Everybody
in
dies. That is
Everybody dies.
canon.
That is going to be the
In the
canon.
canon one-shots.
Yeah, canon one-shots, everybody dies. We can't have lingering characters. But yes, do look out for them. There's a couple of ideas bouncing around my skull, if nothing else. So that'll tide you over through August. With all of that out of the way, I think it's time to continue telling our story. Previously, you guys left Calcath with the weighty realization that Lesley is carrying a long-lost family heirloom of a very powerful dwarven ruling family. And the weight of Leslie's past crimes with all of you essentially resolving to kind of help him clear that problem when you enter Loringa, which is very nice of you. You made your way from Calcath to Brecklian City, where you found a city heavily transformed by the passing of the Rings of Karakash. Numerous brass bells dotting around the city, and the magic shop in the city boarded and shut up. and other stressful situations besides, meaning you didn't spend long in Ximori's old workplace many years ago. You continued your journeys on to Minsair, the border fort town of the Empire leading south into the Loringa Confederacy, where Lesley and Aderyn were from. En route, Aderyn had a haunting nightmare that led to her almost taking the weird stone out of the bag of holding for some nefarious unknown means from an entity that resides somewhere within her head, elsewhere, who knows, and resolved to try to avoid doing that, invoking Tauri to help, essentially, and maybe learn a little bit more about how her powers manifest. But you did make it to Minsair, the town itself in a state of disrepair / re-repair, as the Empire is kind of tearing it down to build it into a proper city that can handle the expected flow of merchant carts that come from the south and from the north heading south as they widen out and expand the mountain pass to allow proper carts to go through it. Upon hearing that the existing one doesn't allow carts through it, really, you resolve to make your own path, because fuck you. Which I absolutely adore. Aderyn and Tauri went off to do a bit of clothes shopping to prepare themselves for a hike across the mountains, as well as a tourist visit to Mediterranean climes. Ximori and Lesley went to find yourselves a tavern to hole up in, sitting down at the Icy Peak Tavern, grabbing yourself a drink, and preparing to stay for a few nights. And Balrick and Arquen headed to essentially requisition a bunch of materials to prepare for the hike across the mountains, whereupon, aforementioned, they learned that their cart was going to be a problem, and they decided, no, it won't. You also learned that they primarily use goats to traverse the mountain pass rather than horses, for obvious reasons, and were pointed in the direction of where you could attempt to hire some, trading horses for etc. We may need you to go through that scene to, properly train goats to listen to you, because goats are notoriously stubborn. And on your way...
Generally.
On your way back to meet up with the rest of the party, you ran into a friendly, slightly elderly turtle by the name of Abraham Duchesne, a figure you had met once or twice on your travels previously, always kind of popping up to something, you're never entirely sure what. And he asked to have a conversation with you later about a favour, a piece of help you could provide him, if you were so willing, upon hearing that you were going to cross the mountain. He picked up other pieces of news, like the current works on the mountain pass have been held up due to a Yeti infestation of the mining works, which Balrick's response was, "That'll be fine," I think were the exact words he used. And if that was the case, you were pointed towards the main hall where you could potentially sign up to deal with the bounty, essentially. And I suppose I was going to pick up with the ladies going clothes shopping, but we don't have an enigmatic sorcerer at the minute. So we will cut, I suppose, back to Balrick and Arquen. Having just finished your conversation with Abraham, what are you up to?
I think I'm dangling along with a lot of equipment, which I've already added to my person.
I haven't done that. I need to do that. But yeah, I've also done the same, but I've tossed it onto Arquen as well. I'm like, Arquen, grab this, and we're in cold mountains. We'll need this and this.
Yeah.
All right, now, completely forgetting that I've got a bag of holding. I've got a dragon of holding, orc of holding.
I'm just seeing things sort of just disappear upon him, and I don't know that bags of holding exist, so I'm just like, wow, he's so magical.
You were there when they got given the bag of holding.
Yeah, but it's like every bag is a bag of holding.
That's
what are you fucking talking about?
That's a good point. All right.
He's just really good at packing.
Yeah.
He's so efficient.
Bad vibes.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. I mean, we need to get the goats in order, and we need to get. We'll get some goats, and we'll go get
At least 2 goats.
main hall. At least 2 goats. Swap them out if needed. And then I reckon we'll go to that first, or do you reckon go to the hall first? Get ourselves some bounties.
Oh, let's go get some bounties. Why not? Bit of work.
You all right with all that?
Of course.
Yeah. All right.
I am big
A lot
boy.
of rapping. A lot of rapping.
A lot of rations, a lot of firewood, hammers, pickaxes, all that sort of shit.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of mining equipment.
We're expected. The way they've worded it, it's like we are digging through the mountain,
Basically, yeah.
and we're like, yeah, let's do that.
Yep. Not a single dwarf amongst us, however.
In spirit.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
sure I've got at least orc and dragonborn in me. I'm sure there's some dwarf back in the history.
Tauri's into orcs, into dwarves even.
I'm pretty sure I had seen the dwarf earlier.
That's the Tauri's.
At least they talk about them a lot.
Anyway, let's go talk to somebody about these yetis. By the way, are yetis like what is a yeti?
A yeti is a large creature from the snowy climate.
Are we
Big,
talking
beastly,
like bear-like or
furful.
furry? Okay.
Okay.
Are they white? They blend in with the snow.
Yeah, generally. Quite tall, horns,
Just arrived. Yes, let's go to the bounty.
beefy. Strong drinkers.
Arquen has been distracted by a cart vendor with a bunch of food.
Oh god, he's asking me questions. I'll go ahead.
Cool. He will eventually catch up as you head to the kind of obvious kind of center to the city. As I said, it is a military town, even still. The center of the city is a small fort, essentially within the city walls, which acts as the Scaleguard garrison. Stormcrest garrison. And you kind of head over there, mini kind of castle-esque entity. And upon walking up, outside, a number of Stormcrests kind of offering guard. You kind of let them know that you're here to look at the board because you're going to be traveling. They direct you to where it is, relatively open kind of common space where you find a relatively old, kind of unshaved human soldier sitting behind a desk. Kind of grey is very deep in the hair. A number of like chips into the skin from like previous battles and the like. Kind of looks up from the desk. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Accept all side quests. I heard there's some trouble on the mountain passes.
You interested in helping out? You just adventurer types, or?
I got some experience in travel. I'm from north. These are light mountains to me. I've travelled through some pretty rough terrain, and I reckon I can help you out with it.
Ah, Bobs, you're a long way from home if you're coming to south. May I ask what brings you through?
Friends, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Traveling with some companions, and they've got business, and so I've got business.
Well, my business, that is the nature of this town. There's a number of things going on. Main problem we've got right now is the actual primary works to build out the brand new pass have been held up because a number of, it's been reported as yetis, giants, these types that are not exactly specific, are holding up the works on this side. Have kind of taken over the space and aren't allowing the workers through to continue their work. So we kind of need someone to go up there and get rid of the yetis so the workers can return.
I've got experience with that. I can definitely help out with that.
Well, proof of success will confer offer of 1,000 gold pieces to the party who complete it. And assuming you sign this, and he pulls out a piece of paperwork, essentially like a contract of writ, you can also have a small supply of healing potions for the journey. Mountain's relatively dangerous.
Brilliant.
We would like you to actually succeed, and having blood on our hands is probably not the best way to do it. So, and he pulls out a small, like, almost like a old school, like, milkman carrier case of 6 healing potions, 2 of which are greaters.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Don't worry, I'll read through the contract.
Arquen just coming in through the door, mouthful.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Turkey look at his mouth.
Alright, Arquen, you take over the signing.
Yep. I read through the contract very thoroughly.
I'll store these away, and I'll take them and I'll start shoving them in the bag of holding.
A natural 1 for comprehension.
It's a fairly plain, boring contract with government stuff that very quickly your eyes kind of glaze over, and if there's any bylaws or subcontracts or anything like that, you don't pay attention to them.
It's not a contract in the form of a song, so I'm not used to it. Whatever. Arquen's not even my real name.
Yeah, there's no upfront payment that's in the healing potions, but if proof is provided to someone of significant note, like I think primarily your brain goes to, if you can mention it to essentially the foreman of the workers that it's free, message will get through, and you will eventually acquire your money at a later point, assuming you don't come back. So that's fine. You don't necessarily need to come back to prove that it's open, but you'll probably need to come back to collect your money.
We can try sending a message when we're on the mountain, maybe. Who knows? That's...
Other than that, he does point you to a posting board. Where it's like, that's the only kind of government contract that's open, but there is over there a public one from the various vendors around the city. You might find something of interest over there. Assuming you head over, there's a number of things posted up. Most of them are like in and around town. People asking for extra pairs of hands to kind of help build various pieces of building stuff around the town. It is like accepting a job rather than like a thing to do while you're passing through. So like not many of them kind of speak to you. The one that does point out to you is that a merchant by the name of Emery Flynn is looking for caravan guards to take them through the mountain pass. They're aware that the mountain pass is dangerous. This is a common thing. Lesley and Aderyn can tell you that pretty much every merchant caravan that goes through the existing mountain pass does hire guards of some kind to protect from monsters or whatever that live within the mountains. Payment details to be discussed and all of that.
That's not a bad idea, is it?
Let's find out if they've got like a specially converted wagon that they take through, because then maybe we can do the same.
Even if not, it's useful to travel with folks. More people's usually better over the mountains. More storage for food.
Yeah.
More people to go on marches and stuff. Less likely to get attacked by random things. More bodies is more threatening.
But more noise too.
Okay. Let's go Emery Flynn.
Cool.
I'll go back to the old guy and go, do you know where this Emery Flynn is staying?
I don't particularly, but I mean, they're probably in one of the taverns towards the outskirts of the city.
Do you remember what do you remember him putting up the wanted help? Do you remember what he looked like?
I'm afraid not. Sorry. A lot of job listings up there.
Fair enough.
It's fine. We'll walk into all the taverns and say, Emery Flynn!
That'll probably work. I'm not going to lie.
I'm here about a job.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
I'll do out, Emery Flynn.
Thank you for the potions. I'll make sure that gets done. No worries about it. We'll, I'll make sure it's sorted.
I'll have a confident type. I'll tell the captain.
Mate.
You head back out into the kind of dour, still cloudy skies. The rain has let up. Puddles are kind of scattered throughout the city. Mud in some places where the earthworks have been dug up. And you start heading where? You've now got Emery Flynn and the goats on your pings on the map.
Should we try the goats first? Because I imagine we'll probably meet up at the tavern anyway with the others.
Let's make sure we've got some goats on hold at the very least.
You start heading to the goat pens in that section of the city. Meanwhile, in the tavern, in the Icy Peak Tavern, we have Lesley and Ximori, who have recently just had a chat about Ximori's family, the village that you guys passed through on the way here. What are you two up to? Anything you would like to be doing in town? Or at town?
Arm wrestling contest.
I think we'll be doing like feats of physical endurance. So, we've just had a very like poignant emotional moment, and we've got to do something.
Gotta man it out.
As long as you two don't start trying to create these weird alpha boot camps wherever you go, it's fine.
But
So we're here to teach you
profitable.
Titanball, but for manliness.
Sure.
Charge 17,000 gold to get them to like yell at a waterfall. Like, oh my god!
Tell that waterfall it sucks. Come on, do it.
I do think that maybe we would have, if we're not doing shopping ourselves, we'd have asked Aderyn and Tauri to pick up some warm gear. I don't know how Ximori does in the cold.
Neither do I.
Ah!
We're going to find out if he's lizard or not.
I do well in the hot. I'm
That's
very
true.
good with hot.
Hot, good. Cold?
I mean,
Lesley,
maybe. I'm big. That usually helps.
I don't know. Has anybody stabbed Ximori deep enough to get through like all of his layers of shell and skin? So just how thick the flubber is,
Nothing has ever pierced my body in any meaningful way.
Lesley would have asked specifically Aderyn to pick him up some like warm weather clothes that she knew would suit him. Unfortunately, Aderyn's not here, so it does feel like Tauri might be the one who's actually going to end up picking up the clothes.
I mean, I'm imagining
Tauri,
what Aderyn
could you
views
get us
as
some
warm
clothes that work?
Aderyn's idea of warm clothes is probably like a light jacket.
We came through the mountain pass. We definitely suffered.
Yeah. Did she learn her lesson is the question.
Roll to see if Aderyn learned her lesson.
Sure.
Hey, Tauri, could you get me some, decent clothes for cold weather? You seem like you'd know what that is.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Thank you.
I'll let you know the bill.
Yes.
What is it? A muff of the finest seal skin, and they have seals. Come on.
Here, not here.
In the mountains? How many
the
mountain
world,
seals do you
there is-
find?
Yeah, mountain seals.
You haven't heard of mountain seals? Oh, they're
They
dangerous.
climb up to the top and then they
dangerous.
slide all the way down on their little
Exactly.
bellies.
We'll have to prepare some seal traps just in case they ambush us.
Rows of mountain seals descending on people in the night as they go through the mountains.
drop bears, but an avalanche. The collective noun is an avalanche, of course.
Gethin says, furiously writing down notes.
I'm not writing that down.
Come to our Canon one-shot where you will find an avalanche of mountain seals.
Famously,
That's Emma's cannon one shot.
isn't famously mountain seal the main dish of a yeti? That's why the yetis are there hunting. It's mountain seal mating season.
We're making these canon.
Thank you, Chris.
That's why mountain seals are blocking the construction, and the yetis are there hunting them.
It's mountain
I love
seal
it.
mating season.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I don't know. Leslie's requested some appropriate warm weather attire that's fashionable, but we'll see what happens. Unless Tauri wants to join in with the arm wrestle.
Tauri's not here.
I've
Yeah,
got
that's
more.
true.
Yeah, you
I've
sent
got
Tauri out
mountain
before
seal.
you start doing the arm wrestle.
I've got more mountain seal stuff.
Go on.
Mountain,
You're the expert in monsters, so
mountain seals can't help but slalom, so yeti hunting methods is sticking two trees in periodic things down the mountain to guide mountain seals into certain pens.
okay. So Yetis farm mountain seals.
Using
writing that
slalom.
I'm writing
Using
it down now.
slalom. Bull.
You asked for
They
this.
create slalom things. Occasionally they have a cool thick jump. And the is like, yeah.
And it's straight into a Yeti's cooking pot.
This just reminded me of the fact that Loringa does functionally have the Olympics, and what we're now saying is that Yetis have the Winter Olympics.
Yep,
It's
apparently.
Yeah, alright, let's arm wrestle.
Okay. Athletics checks, please.
Now
While
I have
I'm
lost
on-
the. I have now changed my. We have changed the stat increase, the feat that I took, so I no longer have the ridiculous plus 14 to my athletics.
I, meanwhile, am on D&D Beyond, looking at what monster can be
I've
a
shifted to a
mountain
different one that's more fun.
A small bullet.
I literally had Bullet Putt open.
That is 26.
It has a burrow speed, but only in snow.
So technically, it is not possible for me to beat that. However, I'm furiously reading through everything I can do.
You do have a free D10 inspiration from
the Night of Melody.
We all do still have that.
Yeah, no one used it yet.
It's worth it. Let's see if I can.
I want to.
Leslie's arm withers and snaps.
I was going to say, technically, arm wrestles are you've got to win 3 in a row to get over. But Lesley snapped his arm.
It's not snapped. It wasn't a nat 1. It wasn't
It's
2.
less snapped and more I've just thrown Lesley across the room.
There is an old man crack. It's not a broken, it's just...
He's,
No, shit, Lesley, you alright?
You crash into a table where there's a very grizzled, definitely ex-fighter type, just sitting there with a tankard, heavy, thick beard. At this point, clearly signs of alcoholism. This man is definitely long retired, thick, bushy eyebrows. Just kind of looks down at you and just you're a scrawny fucker, aren't you?
You think you could do better?
Against him? Points to Ximori.
Then.
Sorry. I'd give it a better shot than you did anyway.
Put 5 gold in it.
He gets up. You can see that he's very much he's very much built old guy in the gym energy. Definitely 20 years ago was peak athletic, but has since not necessarily maintained it as much. He kind of just walks over, is you're a weird one. Well then, 5 gold's worth it.
Alright.
Casually, let's just do a casual bet of 5 days' wages.
Your friend's putting it up. Roll athletics.
23.
24 with a natural 20. It's just
Oh. Not bad. Not bad.
he looks over to Lesley at this point. You see what I mean? It's just about the right execution. Roll your second one.
Nat 20, 28.
14 for an 18. And then he goes back the other way. He's one more roll. He's he holds it up there. Just looks at Lesley and sometimes you just gotta.
Nope, he breaks his elbow.
Flat 20.
Natural 1. And he just...
hear a smack.
No, you don't hear that. You see him just tilt over the alcohol, just taking him over and just falls out of the chair. And sometimes that happens to you. Oh, by him.
Lesley will hold his hand out. we agreed.
I'll buy you a round.
We'll accept her out.
Alright. You circles up to the bartender and they're alright, Geraint. Pours a couple of the cheap ales, 3 of them, so it's over. He's sits down at the table with you, how are you then? I don't remember seeing you around it. Fancy swords at all?
only Lesley has fancy swords.
Yeah, so
Ximori has the hooks.
Me, hooks, axes. There are so many blades on me.
I don't think any of them are technically fancy, though.
One of them is, maybe, if I'm the lucky one today. Can I roll for Leslie's knife?
Sure. We're gonna have to start doing that at the top of the session. Like everyone but Lesley rolls a d20. Highest has Leslie's knife.
Right, I got a 17. Everyone roll.
I only got 15.
Tauri, Arquen.
I'll roll for Aderyn.
Yeah.
Aderyn got 5.
9.
Oh, can I check again? Sorry.
Just a straight natural. Just a straight d20.
19.
Oh, Arquen has the knife.
Arquen's got the knife.
It's in the pile. It's in the pile of things. It's somewhere.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I chuck it away.
No!
It'll reappear. It's fine.
It'll turn up
Yeah,
It's cursed.
We don't know when it happened. But it got,
You walked through a hag's domain. When do you think it happened?
yeah, actually, never mind. You're all right.
We had until recently been flirting with a fae quite aggressively. So
Anyway, yeah, he looks at you expecting Lesley. Was like, "Where'd you get the fancy swords from?"
which city are these from? They're from Zudothras.
Zerdothra. Well, one of them is the butterfly sword. You don't have the second one yet. I paid for it. It's coming. You owe me the money for it.
I paid you the money for it.
You did pay me the money for it, I think.
Thank you.
Typical
I
bang.
have
Owe me
paid
another
off
5
the
grand.
But you have another sword on the way.
And you also have a fancy dagger now as well.
I do have a fancy dagger now. That's true.
Paid for with sex.
As everything should be. In my notes it's called Spark, but then
I'm putting that on the t-shirt for Emma's next birthday.
That is not an available finance option from the Bank of Balrick, I'm afraid.
New merch option available. It's a t-shirt with methods of payment. It's like gold, sex crossed out.
Acceptable methods of payment in the Bank of Balrick. Sex crossed out. Favors, question mark, gold preferred.
Gold, goats, sex crossed out.
Emma, I hope you're writing down these merch ideas.
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
Let us know if you want to be the first people to buy Unrolled Stories merch. We might make it.
I mean, is the super fan coming to the wedding?
We'll make one of them, handmade.
Yeah.
I'll buy a cheap shirt from Primark. Not sponsored.
Paper on it.
Hey, look, one of my favourite t-shirts I've ever been given was a cheap shirt from Primark with Sharpie written on it. Love that shirt.
We'll get everyone to sign it at the wedding.
Anyway, Emma, he's asked you a direct question.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a thing. Don't worry. This beauty came from Zudothras.
Ugh. Been a while since I've been there.
Wait, you've been?
Aye, yeah. Yeah, postings and all that.
You're ex-military?
I don't think I ended up here. Ends of the earth for us Stormcrest types. Where we get posted before we retire. Didn't see point in leaving after.
What? I haven't actually been able to speak to any. As far as I recall, I haven't been able to speak to any ex-soldiers.
You have?
Which ex-soldier?
Cyric.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yes.
He doesn't count. Well, I've not talked to many ex-soldiers, Gethin. What do you feel of all this malarkey with the war?
Ugh. I did my time up at Griffkeep. Cascadia's a fucked up place. Don't know why they even want it. Glad I got out before this time. I wouldn't go there if I were you. I mean, for a start, you'd be eaten alive by whatever the hell lives up there. Not like a twink, you.
Well, normally I swear I am a little bit less breakable. Holds his like limp wrist like. Well, what are they going up there for? What do you know is up there for fighting?
I mean, there's local tribes. Never had a run-in with them myself, just kind of scouted them from afar. But, you know, rulingly, say do a thing, soldiers do the thing.
I understand that. It's very much like being in a sports team.
You were in a sports team.
I
You
used to be.
dueling? Are you one of them dueling types?
Oh, I guess actually I am also one of those dueling types.
Ugh.
Whoa!
Lots of flouncy spinning of weapons and dancing around. Not real proper fighting, if you ask me. Might help you out in a proper battle. No wonder you got your arm beaten up by him. Them,
As he started
sorry.
to move forward. Like, fighting with finesse is an incredibly skilled way of fighting. It is just as
Yeah, to
valuable.
be fair, I've tried to hit them with axes before and it's been really hard.
Oh, sure, dodging a blow is useful, but when you want to hit something, you got to hit them hard. Otherwise, what are you doing? Giving them a paper cut?
Ah, they shot me with a crossbow once, like right in the chest. They were aiming at an apple, but like,
Yeah, that point all the power was being done for you with a crossbow.
Leslie's leaning into Ximori. I don't really like this guy. I'm gonna drink up our ales.
I could teach you if you want. Might as well teach someone something useful if you're not part of the army. It's probably better. Don't give me them anything.
how about this? You and me, out in the square. And actually, you know what? You and Lesley out in the square. He gets one hit on you. And you pay up.
Do something.
Teach us the technique you were about to teach us.
I was going to offer to pay it up anyway, but sure, if you want to try and hit an old man, don't be afraid
He's an
when
old
I
man
hit you
as well,
back.
it's fine.
Before we continue,
he's an
how
old
old
man
is this
too.
man?
Definitely late 50s, if not early 60s.
Lesley. How old is Lesley? I think he's mid 50s.
How old is Lesley?
I think we discussed it like an episode or two ago. You're in your 40s, aren't you?
No, that's just what Lesley says.
I've been in my 40s for decades.
Lesley's like 60. Lesley's like 62. They're just really playing it off. So, guys, it's my 41st birthday next week. Yes, Lesley.
Here's the thing that they don't teach you in the dueling, whatever you call them. It's the people at your back that's the most useful. Dueling is all about 1v1, even when they pretend it's a whole troop versus a troop. It's all individual and it's all preordained. And it's about the ones around you. Because if you are keeping one individual distracted from the front, your friend can hit him from the back with a giant feckin' hammer. It's a real quick way of getting rid of a problem. And if you're all about that finesse dancey stuff, and you're all about the giant whacking people with... Are those meat hooks?
Those ones are, yeah.
Those were his fists.
Yeah, I mean, those ones are meat hooks, and then I've got one of these, like, putting out, like, javelins, axes, meat hooks.
I'm glad you were thrown across the room and not them. The point is, do it with all your allies, stuff goes down a lot quicker. Fighting's not about being fair, it's about being quick, efficient, and in some instances, quite bloody brutal. Yeah, I'll show you. You're gonna help me. And he, like, walks you like outside into like the horse stable area, and is like, right, you are gonna stand in the middle. You, points at you, Lesley, are gonna distract him. Do all your fancy blade stuff, swing some blades, and then watch what happens.
Is Ximori standing in the middle?
Yeah. Ximori is the dummy in this instance.
And Lesley
Isn't
has
he
to
the dummy
distract
normally?
Ximori.
Yes.
Lesley pulls his pants down.
Lesley, roll
The
a...
cold mountain air up here, unfortunately, has pulled the black rectangle up a bit.
Lesley, can you roll, I guess, any one charisma skill you want? I don't really mind.
One charisma skill I want.
And Ximori...
Deception!
Ximori, perception, I guess.
Deception is my biggest.
That made me go blurry. That did.
Yeah.
Right, hang on a second.
Well, we had to blur out Lesley doing that.
13.
We're doing a performance, I think, which will be for a 23.
Lesley, Ximori, perception?
13.
13. You are staring, and you go to chuckle at what Lesley has just done before whack! A plank of wood breaks across your back. You take 1 point of damage from this. It is designed to intentionally smack and break. It's hit across your broader shoulders. But what you actually take is 2 points of damage. Because what is being demonstrated here is the pack fighting style. And he basically just smacks. The plank of wood goes scattering around, and he pops up behind Ximori and go, and that is why we as soldiers fight in groups.
Can I backhand him?
Sure.
That is a 20.
You smack him.
So you fight in groups, so you can pull your trousers down to distract the enemy. That seems
Well, we weren't trained to do that, I will be honest, although it did appear to be relatively effective. No, it's more your figures and you gang up on individuals and take them down, and you work methodically and efficiently through ganging up on people.
Oh no! I just rolled the damage.
You killed him, didn't you?
This guy's tougher than
I
that.
mean, it's 9.
Just commoner.
9. Alright, I wasn't fucking necessary. I was just demonstrating my point.
Sorry, it's instinctual, Sorry,
You owe me a pint. Anyway, that's the point that I'm trying to get through to you. Don't do all the Dancy Blade stuff unless someone else is helping you.
Yeah, for a long time I haven't been in this one near me. They do, as you might notice, they do a considerable chunk of damage.
Well,
yeah. Is that a little lesson for you? If you're gonna swing a plank, duck.
Right, I'm going back inside. If you want more tips, I'll happy to demonstrate and explain the whole principle to you that we all trained with, but I don't particularly fancy getting punched again. And my vision's gone blurry.
That'll sort out in a couple of weeks, don't worry. Once the head stops rattling, it'll all come back.
Anyway, you head back inside into the center, back into the tavern. Lesley
will get him an ice pack or something from the bar, and something cold to slap on his face.
He he gets handed a meat pork chop.
A steak.
Yeah. Ximori, you actually have the better passive perception out of the two of you. And Lesley, let's say you're helping him and are continuing to discuss things, as it were.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Make me an intelligence check, but you can roll a martial die with it as well.
And do you have your inspiration?
Oh, so Lesley can make an intelligence check.
Yes, please.
With martial die. What is my martial die? D8. D8's a weird man. That is a dirty 20. Well, it's 20.
20. You get really engrossed in this, and essentially sit down and continue chatting with him more, where he walks you through more Stormcrest tactics and the like. A lot of what your fighting tactics has been up to now has been Titan Ball applied to fighting monsters and demagogues and terrifying demon things. This is actual warfare tactics. And should you wish, you can learn the pack. You can take the pack fighting feat from D&D Beyond. Ximori, what you notice as you enter in, after being public and heading back to your booth, is sitting in another booth Just adjacent to you is Tauri, wearing new clothes.
Oh. Tauri! How you doing?
What? Good, I suppose. Drink?
Yeah. What? Nice outfit.
Does what it does.
Did you get me anything?
It's with I forgot. It's on order. You don't fit sizes.
Yeah, that's true. I usually have to get custom stuff. So, what have you been up to?
Shopping? Like you just said.
Well, yeah, but like, I see it wasn't just clothes. It might have just been clothes.
Clothes, books.
I got
Other
hit with a
things.
plank of wood.
That doesn't
No.
seem like a regular occurrence.
No, that old guy over there hit me with a plank of wood because he was trying to teach Lesley something about fighting. I guess.
Was it barroom brawling? Because fighting with a plank of wood doesn't seem to really do much, I would assume.
No, I think he said usually he'd have like a hammer or something.
One would expect you normally to have something of lethality if you're in a fight.
Yeah, I think he's some sort of old soldier kind of type. He was there like, oh, you know, you and your flouncy swords and your scarves and your hair gel and your ponytail and all that. And you're just for men, you know.
Your perfume and your fancy clothes and your...
Yeah, so then he said, come outside, and then said, Lesley, you know, distract him with your flashy swords. And so Lesley pulled his pants down and he hit me with a plank of wood.
Lesley calls
Yeah.
over. It doesn't sound so cool when you say it like that. It was really cool.
It really was shocking what you saw.
It was very cold, to be fair to Lesley. It was very cold.
Do you pull people? Is this a regular occurrence?
Me getting hit with wood, or...
The trousers.
I mean, you should know, like, they usually keep their trousers up, mostly, in public.
I mean, the way you said it, it sounded like this was a thing that had happened before.
We've been to the bathhouses and stuff. Taking off their pants there.
I mean,
Lesley's gonna shout over, jealous, Tauri? And then go back to the conversation for now.
I don't think I'm jealous.
What would you be
Again,
jealous about?
Exactly. I quite like having my trousers on.
I meant, like, are you jealous about the fact that, like, you have to wear trousers, or that, like, you have a different black rectangle, or, like, you want Lesley's black rectangle, or to see Lesley's black rectangle? It helps me out here. Sorry, I got hit with a plank of wood earlier. I'm still trying to figure things out a bit.
I can definitely say I do not want to see his... What did you say? Black box?
Yeah, you know, black rectangles.
Yes, no.
You all see those as well, right?
Bast is really, really brutish.
I don't
So yes,
think,
I'm all about violence and murder, but no nudity.
I don't think I see them. At least I haven't that I can remember.
Huh. Okay. You feel like you're being weird.
Aren't I always weird?
Yeah. Drink?
Sure.
I'll go and buy a very large, like, Just the cheapest mead they have. Just the cheapest beer. Two of your largest and least expensive beers. Done. Actually, no, I don't have any more copper. I put a gold. Thank you. There you go. Oh, I've got a book. You like books, right?
Yes.
I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out my brown book of soils. So, here you go. I've tried to read it. I found it a bit dry.
I mean, depending on the soil, that would make sense.
Oh, it's soil.
I'm sure you said it was soil. S-O-I-L.
Yeah.
Cool, I wasn't wrong.
I thought it was talking about mud. I got confused.
There is an appendix saying about mud.
Maybe that's where I was going wrong.
For the most part, it looks like it was for farmer. Did you steal this from the farmer we met?
No. I got this. You know, we were like going along on that cart, and there was like the little creatures that were like, "Hey, give us stuff."
Sure.
And like they tried to steal a bunch of stuff from us, and then we kind of scared them to give us stuff back, and they threw books at us. And I got books and a rock.
Okay. Yes, this is the basics of soil for the entrepreneur and farmer.
I mean, you can keep it. I'm not planning to do much farming, really.
I mean, I don't think I am either, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Puts it away in a satchel.
You never know when you're going to need another book.
Maybe it will put me to sleep when I read it as well.
Yeah, it did that with me a lot. It was really dull. So it's talking about like mineral contents and like soil absorption and plants and stuff.
Useful things for farmers.
Lesley, at this kind of point, your conversation with the ex-soldier kind of comes to a lull, and you kind of like use that as your opportunity to leave. And you turn around to look back at your old table where Ximori is not sitting, and look at the table next door where Ximori is sitting with what appears to be Tauri. No sign of Aderyn, though, or like a large bundle of clothing or anything like that. But Aderyn and Tauri and Ximori having a conversation about apparently soil as you begin to walk back over.
Lesley hears soil and like does a bit of a, but then Tauri catches his eye and he's like, okay, fine. Oh, Tauri, where's Aderyn gone? She's meant to have my muff, my sealskin muff. Did you find one together?
I think the word muff means different things to different people.
That's to keep your hands warm.
Like a muff.
It
There's
is.
a muff, you put your hands in it.
That's a hand warmer. A muff is an entirely different thing.
It's a muff. It's a muff.
Muff is what you need a black rectangle for.
Hey, you put
Why
things
is
in
it
it, it's
sealskin?
warm. Made of the mountain seals. I don't think. Well,
Gonna install it on a
Have you
mountain
lost it?
seal.
I guess Aderyn will be coming later with my mountain seal muff. That's cleared that up. What are you doing back early?
Your man seal.
Mountain seal. Man seal muff.
Your man muff.
That's a supplement you can buy in addition to one of those alpha male podcasts
Just Aderyn wanted to look at weird stuff, so she said she'd meet us back here.
To be fair, you are also into weird stuff, like that stone. No, okay, don't worry.
No.
What's up, Tauri? You enjoying the ale here? It's disgusting.
I probably wouldn't say that too loudly.
Oh no, she knows.
I think they know.
You get what you pay for.
That is true. What have you been up to today?
Just like you said, shopping. Is
Anything
this a
nice?
trick question?
No? Any nice scarves? I'm always happy to see you refresh your wardrobe.
Yes, but I don't do scarves.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Tauri, come on. We'll have you in scarves when you're in Laringa.
Even I do scarves. I say, looking at the scarf on my belt.
Very much doubt it. Why would you be wearing a scarf down there? It's rather warm.
Oh, they keep you cool as well. You know, they keep the sun off you. They move pretty when you walk.
So do clothes. I'm probably going to wear those rather than just a scarf.
You probably wear more clothes than just a scarf.
There are some cloths.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
this really
we're,
is awful.
buying goats. It's like, I wonder what the rest of them are doing. It must be something really important.
Part of me really wanted me to just interrupt and go like, Emily Flynn! But we'd established we're going to goats first, so I couldn't do it.
Calling you out, Emily Flynn.
I'll tell you what. Let's cut across town to you lot. You two at the goat pen. There's about.
I bet they're engaged in something just really important for the plot and our party and just, critical work.
Hey, I'm sure we're working really hard, making sure we've got supplies and jobs and all sorts. I'm sure everyone else is equally at work.
Yeah.
Equal amounts of work being done.
You take a look at these goats. They are a familiar sight to you, Balrick. Slightly different breed to the ones you originally arrived in the Jade Empire with, but similar concept.
They're horns.
Horns, everything.
They got goats here.
It's interesting. These guys have weird horns. Their horns curve forward a bit. They must be quite an aggressive breed.
I'll have cast Speak with Animals on the way here, by the way.
Okay.
Am I aware of that fact?
Probably not.
I don't know. Magic is not subtle.
And I also have the ability to cast Speak with Animals.
No, you
I
don't.
love the idea that neither of them told the other that they've done it, so both of them are assuming the other one can't.
I will cast Speak with Animals.
They both wait for a moment where the large amount of stuff that Arquen is carrying obscures the hand gestures, and then the clanking obscures the vocal components. And so just cast it simultaneously like a sketch. Well, you have arrived at this goat pen and say there's about 24 goats here, or varying different sizes, temperaments, and everything. There is a green dragonborn kind of tending to the goats, currently lugging on a shoulder girdle two heavy buckets of feed, and is wandering into the pen. The goats kind of head on over. He's no, they're still. Just shimmies it off, and the buckets drop down. He just starts scattering it around the pen for the goats, kind of like a lot of refuse, but also grains and stuff.
Yeah, and these are horse or donkey sized.
Donkey sized goats. Yeah.
All right, fella.
All right. Oh, you're some big lads.
Hey, we're looking for some big goats.
Well, came to the right place.
Traveling mountains.
traveling up the mountains. Okay. Well, pretty much all of them will do. Some of them still need a bit more training. But yeah, we can do a sort of deal. What are you particularly for? What kind of goats are we looking for?
We're looking for 2 goats capable of pulling a cart as well, not just like
Pulling a cart.
Yeah.
That's a little new. I suppose what size of cart? You can handle small ones. Some of them are trained on that.
Medium, large.
Not medium. It seats about 6 people.
That's a big old cart. We've not really trained them with that. Are you sure?
We're really good with animals.
I've had goats before. Yeah, these are smaller than the ones I'm used to. But
I'm not worried about your cart, if I'm honest. I fully trust my goats to be able to pull anything. They'll do whatever they want up the mountain if you listen to them well enough.
They're quite a lively bunch.
Yeah. And you can see at this point, there are a number of the broken collarbone-esque lumps of bones having fused back together but not set properly. This guy is covered in them.
Yeah.
He's definitely both cut shin bones are one of them's out here.
He's got the clearly no gova.
They've got a kick on them, is what I'll say. But feed them well. Don't spook them, and don't try to ask them to do something they don't necessarily want to do. Too much.
One of them does a spinning roundhouse kick and breaks one of my collarbones.
Alright, tell you what, I'll go have a look. I'm experienced with goats. I've had a few myself.
All right.
Especially the mountain ones. Arquen,
what price you asking for anyway? Let's have a seat. We'll have a little drink.
Are we renting? Are we buying? What are we looking at?
We're probably not coming back this way.
Okay. Well, in that case, goats are going for 60 gold each. These kind, well trained, perfect for the mountain, and in a little bit of demand. What with all of the building works up in the mountains,
Arquen, let me show you. You mentioned we've got a horse to trade in if needed.
Yeah. So first things first, we do have a quite a sturdy draft horse that we're willing to trade as well, and. Well, I hear your demands actually dropped a little bit because of the Yeti problem up in the mountains. We just happen to be Yeti hunters.
All right, then you can head over to the guard base and you can pick up the requisition there. That'll pay quite well. And you can buy one of the goats.
Yeah, well, and also, I know the business isn't doing quite so well, is it? Because I think you've been stuck this way, no business for a little while now, have you? Thanks to the.
No, they're doing pretty all right. There's still a lot of lugging going on and around, and to be honest, these goats will live long enough. Business is fine. People are still using the old mountain pass.
What, the old mountain pass?
Yeah, the one that's currently in use.
They're building the new one, aren't they? We're not going on the new one. We're going on the old one as well. It's a rough terrain. Goats are ideal for it. But either way.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to go check out the goats. You sort out the dealings.
This makes more sense than what I thought previously, which is in order to get across any of the mountains, you had to just go all the way around if you had a single cart.
No, hand carts have always been possible, individual ones. It's how Lesley and Aderyn got through.
But they're building a super highway across the mountains.
Yeah, they're building a motorway for the lorries to go over, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, well, how about we take 2 of them off your hands, 55 each. A rough hand, no.
55? Yeah.
And we'll chuck in the horse, so horse worth at least 30, so call it 45 each.
You want 2 goats for 90, but with a horse.
But with a horse.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
22.
Oh, I don't have much use for a horse. No one's using them to cross the mountains, but I suppose there's always some fancy tosser heading from south to, Calcath or elsewhere that would probably like one. I could probably upcharge them for the privilege of having a horse rather than a goat. You know what? 90 gold, and I'll take the horse off your hands. Seems like a fair deal. Go on, then.
Right. Go on then. And I'll chuck in the tack and harness for free.
Ah, much appreciated. I'll do like kind. You can have one of the tacks and harnesses for goats, assuming you're going to need it for this massive cart you're planning on taking through the mountain pass. Well, there you go. Well, I'd say have your pick, but that probably will lead to a number of broken bones and poor life choices.
I did say Balrick has already gone into the pen to try and look around for which one he wants to talk to.
The goats will have their pick.
Make me an... It's not my handling yet. Survival or perception? Your choice. To identify a good goat.
I want to first, not necessarily identify a strong one, I want to identify the smartest looking goat first.
Okay.
That's a 21.
21.
Maybe an older, more experienced one.
Yeah, you're taking a look around. There is definitely, there's the young, exuberant goats are currently fighting over, one pile of grain. But you can see one with these, very long, twisting horns. They actually, the horns down here, as you say, curl forward and then, conically out, almost kind of like Space Bun style, but with horns. And this one is, properly come on out, proper goat beard as well. Very, very elderly looking goat experience. And it's just kind of as the younger goats were butting heads over the big piles, he's just kind of coursing around the edge and taking up all of the thin trail and just essentially getting more grain because he's not having to fight for it, just around the edge.
Alright, well, I'll kneel down next to him, give a bit of a pat on the neck and just be like, alright, I'll fella, I assume you don't want to be taking any journeys up the mountains now.
I've done my duty.
Aye. I'm looking for who do you reckons that I want to take up two guys that are tough lads but with I don't want any thick heads. I want some with a bit of brains about them.
It's gonna be very hard to come across it here. Have you seen them?
Dickhead goats.
Aye. Who's taken the least amount of knocks to the noggin?
Oh, you're asking me to have counted it. It's a long list.
There's a gunshot crack as two of them in the background.
Not them two.
I'll tell you what you might be better off doing. Better temperament. Can be more stubborn, but less likely to try and ram you off. Or try to bowl you over for food. The lasses are pretty good.
Aye. Fair. Thank you very much. That's a...
And he kind of nudges over to the pen over. You're very much in the male pen with all the horns at this point. And, the female goats here do still have horns, but they are smaller, and flatter. They're almost like protective ones more than anything. And they're all just in there grazing on their own stuff at this point. A few young goats in there as well at this point.
All right, thank you very much. I'll reach into a pack and pull out some ration of.
That's why we do it.
Thank you very much. You're a good old guy. I meant we're over to the lasses pen.
Yeah, you jump the fence. Arquen, you see him jump the fence out of there and head on over. And there's hey, what are you doing here, tall one?
I'm just looking around. I'm not particularly happy with that pen. I know a bit of low quality in there. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I get you. The female goats are all just ambling around, not paying you much notice as you wander in.
All right, any of you ladies looking for going on a journey? Get some nice wild feed.
Ooh, more than just this grain. What you talking about? Mountains or along the
mountains?
Ooh. I could go for it. I could.
Hey,
and it's fairly stocky looking goat wanders up. Don't my time. I don't got anything holding me here for now. I'll take a journey.
You got another one who's a tough one.
I mean, yeah, these lot are all a bit soft, if you ask me. All a bit. If you must know, there's Deborah.
Give us the cards.
Deborah.
But you know,
There's
like,
always a Deborah.
she's good. You're not gonna like her.
Stubborn all elf.
Pretty much, she
That's
knows
what
the
I
way she
expect.
wants things done. Let's put it that way.
That's what I expect. Alright. Always same. I'll take you two. Good stuff. Alright, I've got my two.
That was quick. Have you not
I
been?
know my stuff.
You've been kicked. Where are your bruises?
No, you just gotta know how to talk to them, you know?
Are you in the right line of work?
I mean, I'm better at it than anyone else here. Although that might just be I've had a number of concussions. And I just think
I don't remember not being.
Yeah. It's possible they've knocked a lot of the knowledge out of my head.
Alright, well, we've got our two.
Where am I?
I'll mark them out.
Yeah.
Those two.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. As you like point the two of them, like Deborah, who has been pointing out to you, does try to ram you, and you very like deftly just like whoop. This goat rams you into the side. Like, taking Deborah. That's a call.
It looks like a tough one. We'll handle it.
Okay, I ain't gonna complain. Good luck. And is that which goat is that? Tell you what, Balrick, you can name this goat that you've been talking to.
Oh, it's Govar. This one's. I'm calling her Govar.
That's not my name.
Hey,
That's awfully
what
rude.
is your name?
My name
Shirley.
is. What was that?
Judy.
Shirley.
Shirley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shirley and Deborah.
Alright, fine. I've never named the goat not Govar.
Look, if you're nice
It's
enough
really
and you
well.
feed us, we might listen to it later. But
If it's any
Have some
consolation,
respect.
you still haven't.
he's like, very well.
Shirley and Govar.
Well, 90 gold.
Arquen, you fronting it, or is it Banker Balrick again?
Well, I can do it if you want. I just thought you
I'll
wanted
got
to
it. I've got it. Reaching bag of holding 90 gold out.
Don't we have party money now for this exact reason?
Yeah, but it's not
That's
a
the
lot
Bank
at
of
the moment.
Balrick, yeah.
I say that. It is quite a lot, actually. No, you know what?
It's quite a
I
lot.
will
It was
take
whatever
that.
was left over.
Everyone chuck
The-
another 50 of your personal money into the.
No. I read it at 200, and it's 200 platinum. So I think we'll be like
And 9 platinum coins. I was like,
9 platinum.
are you doing it?
Getting over the
Leaving.
mountains.
Head into
Best thing not
Loringa.
asked.
Well, maybe the bank can change these. Never had a platinum before, and I've got 9 of them. And ores.
Well, I've got gold. If you want me to, yeah, we'll just do a little currency exchange.
All right, that works for me. Yeah, do that. Do the change out. Well, good luck.
You've just held 9 platinum.
Here you go. And he hands you 2
Yeah.
ropes to lasso those goats with. Shirley does come willingly. Deborah, a little less so.
It's alright. I'll heft Deborah up on my shoulders.
What are you doing?
Alright. You're gonna have to learn to listen, but you will feed you really well. Alright.
Desperately trying to kick
Angry,
you.
sir.
The position does not give her a
This is
good kick
a
angle.
donkey-sized thrashing goat. Like,
Unhand me, you
Make me an
brute.
animal handling check.
And it's been established strength based.
Sure, if you want.
That's actually probably worth. Oh, that actually still rolled well.
Unhand me, you brute.
Unhand
Release
me.
me.
I am a lady. I will make my own way.
I've never
21.
been so insulted in all my years.
21. You are wrestling. You managed to essentially, for lack of a term, hog tie the legs with your arms in like that, and you're like back, and you're like, this is undignified, and you will pay for it on our journey.
Alright.
I remember your face now.
goats hold grudges.
Arquen, you are leading Shirley out, who is much more calm and
Come on,
trotting.
Shirley, let's get going. Let's get you some feed.
Oh, you
before we
talk
go
too. That's wonderful.
Yes.
This is going to make it a much more pleasant experience when you can be polite and talk properly.
Exactly, yes. I do apologise for my companion there. He's such a bore.
No, that is the right way to treat Deborah.
Oh, I see. Very well.
And other stuff.
You two very quickly get to the point of like these two are like they're in the same clique, but like have a rivalry between each other. As you begin to wander back, I assume back towards the Icy Peak Tavern where you've been notified everyone else is.
This is all I want for the rest of the campaign now. I just want the events. The
Events of Shirley and Deborah.
We're going to take the goats and tie them up. We're not bringing the goats into the tavern. So we take the goats, tie them up near the wagon.
You tie them up their decks like food?
No. Derek, no. Deborah, you need to behave because Derek is hungry.
Deborah is just like,
Thank you. Sensible. Great stuff.
Poor goats.
And
will
if you
travel
try and
around with
eat
their
them,
natural
you're
predator.
We shall see in a couple of hours.
at which point you
And I'll
walk...
give him some feed. Give him some feed.
Yeah, I brushed out Shirley's coat and get all the goss.
Love it. Well, you head into the Ice Peak Tavern where you see the trio, Lesley, Ximori, and Tauri wearing these kind of tough, adventuring leathers, for lack of a better term. Clearly more prepared for the road than she has necessarily been fully in the past. She's had leathers, but these are definitely looking like tough and worn-in leathers. Sitting down with Ximori and Lesley, who are having a conversation about something inane, which is a decent place for us to stop as you all kind of meet back up in the tavern. And we will pick up the story in a little bit as you discuss what else you want to do today in Minsair before heading south across the border. But we'll find out what happens in a little bit. And welcome back. We will pick up with you all in the Icy Peak Tavern. 3 of you having already claimed a table, 2 more of you entering, Aderyn elsewhere.
Doing something weird is what Tauri said.
Yeah, something along those lines. What do? How about chill out?
Right, everyone. Who here has spent today doing something worthwhile?
Balrick and Arquen sit down. We've got the goat sorted. We've got resources. We've got a lot done on our end. We've got some jobs to do as well. How about you guys?
Very, very good. Lesley got me hit with a plank.
I think it was about time because I'm pretty sure that you have my knife.
What? I don't have your knife.
Sure. And I think I made a lifelong friend in that man over there who's currently lying in his own drool.
That's the one who hit me with a plank.
Classic. Seems your type, Lesley.
Also, Lesley took his dick out. It's in the street.
What?
It's more surprising
You know.
when it doesn't happen, actually.
We've been busy.
Yeah, really productive day.
Right.
And we've got a room. We've got a few rooms here for the night.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Like I said, we've got goats, we've got stuff. There's only one more job we need to do. Sorry, guys. I use thaumaturgy to
The number of the bottles on the counter is right. The Dragonborn is like, "Hey! Don't do that! Here's enough stuff that's... Just don't!" Okay? Jill! It wakes the slumbering ex-soldier up. Cute! I'll have another pipe! He goes up and orders another pipe from the Dragonborn. You don't get a response in that moment, from people in the room. But what does happen in response is the door does swing open, and in steps two figures you recognise. One being Aderyn, the other being Tauri.
Wait.
Ari, you want to explain?
Which side is Tauri sitting?
I imagine Tauri sitting in the middle, to be fair. I imagine
Did
a
you see
big
the
circular
door?
brew.
Yeah,
I think that Balrick have just joined on the side.
Tauri, who is sitting down, is going to high up a pint and go, "Sis!" Tauri, who walks in, will go, "D!"
That is the
And then
most
order the
excited.
finest bottle of wine.
That's the most excited I've ever seen that face. And there's two of them.
Your sister stands up at that point as you head over to grab a bottle of wine. Just like, I had them going for a while, you know?
So again, you cut out slightly.
I had them going for a while, you know? These two especially were really going for it. Those letters were quite helpful.
You're welcome. I knew you were down here somewhere, and I thought it could be fun if we could manage to pull it off.
I was a bit further down south, but I figured if you were heading south, we'd meet up somewhere along the line. Anyway, sorry,
Okay.
awfully rude of me. Was very good fun, though. Dear Hana, Silverhammer, obviously. I take it you're the lot who have been travelling with my sister.
No, we've never met her in our life.
I mean, based on the fact that you've been calling a Tauri for the last God knows how long, that would be a
I
lie.
just walked in.
Yes, to be
Wait,
fair,
what?
those two had, but these two, I did have them going for a while. They bought me they bought me drinks.
I
Did they
think
just get you the cheap, the bottom shelf?
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't twig them off, you know?
I was suspicious, I must admit, because usually when I bring you like really cheap stuff, I say this to her. Usually when I'm bringing you stuff, you get all like, "Oh, Ximori, this is awful. What you're doing?
Yeah,
You
that
don't
does
have any
make
class
sense.
or taste."
Tauri does prefer the fine things. I've got used to being on the road.
Wait, okay, hang on. Tauri, I recognise the look on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Tauri is actually also in new clothes, by the way.
Yeah, Tauri. So what is Tauri currently wearing?
So Tauri is wearing kind of similar. So she's actually got like she's basically got an entire winter outfit for adventuring gear. So like knee-high boots that are fur-lined. She's got like a sheepskin, like the sheepskin jacket type
Yep.
things, along with everything.
Flying
And
cockles.
then yeah.
You
Nothing
did,
on ahead at the moment, but
you did always go
yeah,
a little overkill. You'll get used to it. Don't worry. At this point, Aderyn does pop up. I'm going to just... And Aderyn's like carrying a bunch of stuff. I have all of your clothes. I'm just going to go make sure they'll all fit and they're all okay, and make sure they're all clean, because I don't really trust this town. And she heads up to the rooms and begins steam cleaning all of your brand new clothes. Yeah, your letters did say you were coming south, so I thought, unless you were taking the long way around for some reason, you'd run through here at some point, so made haste up here. Where are you going, and what is it you mentioned about stuff to the north?
yes. I will pull out the spare copy of the both runic instruction guide that I've got, and also all of my notes to do with the Lost Dwarven City / giant stuff up further north.
She starts flicking through that, gets quite engrossed, which gives the rest of you a chance to talk amongst yourselves.
Wait,
Anyone know?
why are there two?
Sister.
Twin?
It would be a bit weird if she wasn't at this point. In fact, that we're identical.
Well, I don't want to be the first to say it, but hot. Okay, I was the only to say it. Wow, twin.
I'm more just. There's
Lesley,
two of you.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I usually only do that for Geffen. What?
I will remind you, one person's twin fantasy is another person's incest.
Oh god. I mean, it's gonna be like a 9. Do I have negative? No, I have flat wisdom 9.
Tauri replies to you, and put your dreams back in the gutter where they belong with a vicious mockery, and you take 5 damage.
So that.
That's a brutal amount of damage. That was more than a plank.
Wait. I'm dealing with the fact that there are 2 of you.
To be fair, there always has been. She goes back to the book.
Ironically enough, we literally say that in tandem.
That was brilliant.
Do you switch often? Is this?
This is the first time you've ever met her.
Good. Lovely to meet you.
That would have been a real problem with our whole no having secrets thing if you'd been switching with a twin sister this entire time.
We have done it before, but not
with
this
us?
lot. No, not with you. I've
Not
never
with
met
you.
any of you before today.
Right,
That's why it was
no,
incredibly
kids.
fun.
The only one who could tell us apart was our mother. Our father was freaking useless at it.
Still is.
True, but he is useless most of the time.
Can't say I've been
And-
back in a while.
Do you also do the music-y stuff?
Oh
With
god,
the brain-hurty things?
no! I left that to her. My musical talent is hitting things with a stick. No, I'm more of the. To be honest, I'm quite surprised she's out in the wild. She's a city girl. I'm the go out and do stuff figure, as you can
She's
tell. And you do
complained
look.
about it so much.
You do look, Diana, or D as Tauri referred to as, is wearing leathers that are, I suppose, similar to what you've seen Tauri use in the sewers and stuff recently, but much more hard-worn, like a proper adventurer's kind of quality and build, like the number of like pockets and like hooks and stuff to like hang stuff off of. Like you realise, like Ximori and Lesley, neither of you are the most insightful. So like you're now looking at this going, how did we not notice? No, kind of left that
I
stuff
just
to her.
thought
to be
Tauri
honest.
had finally got cool.
Like her, literally,
Thank you.
like her hair is tied back in like a ponytail type thing. Like,
I mean,
so-
this is just so much more practical for everything we've been doing.
What have you been up to? Your letters were something.
everything I said in the letters. I didn't actually lie or hide anything from you lot.
And I just want to be clear, you did them, you didn't just write down these lot's story.
Correct. The sewers was just yuck, but
Yeah,
there might be something worthwhile out of it in the long run.
Yeah, I can tell that. These notes are quite interesting. You've actually managed to find something, a tangible lead. I'd say I'm impressed, but that feels a bit harsh. But you know what I mean? Like,
Hey, look, you go out into the world and find stuff. I find the stuff in books to let you go out and find stuff properly.
yeah, it's certainly helpful. Just any particular place. You mentioned Lost City in the north. Did we find anything else? Any contacts in the north, to, at least in the Empire, to talk to? That might be useful?
I don't think we did we? Out of
We tended
character,
to make a
by the
lot
way.
of people very unhappy whenever we were near them, so probably not.
Well,
I did
helpful.
as much research, just out of character, I think I did as much research as I could and got a rough location, but we didn't find out anything more.
So you go out and like do like adventures and stuff, and Tauri finds the stuff for you to go adventure about. That kind of it.
Kind of, yeah. That's how it always worked when we were in school, anyway, finding stuff back home.
I mean, that's where I've been for a while. This is the first I've heard from you in a while, actually. You're having fun down south, to be honest.
I'll find out when I go down there. Anywhere I should go to try and have some fun?
What particular kind of fun are we talking
Lesley's
about? My
there.
fun, or...
Well, it'll be fun if I can pull a reverse of what you just did.
Not that many kind of... I don't form this kind of group.
I mean, yes, but please tell me if there's someone who is out of your head, because that would be awkward.
Not that I know of. Well... There's a couple of fences.
Did you steal from them, or did you hoodwink them?
Depends on your definition. Hoodwink.
How violent would they be just on a sliding
There's not a
scale?
problem. They just don't particularly like me. They'll come around. It's fine. No, I've been following up on those kind of tales of stuff from the Age of Ascension down in the south of Loringa.
Anything interested? Any notes?
Sure. Here's a... What I've got is she does hand you like scrawl. She does have like a leather-bound note journal that is like scrawled stuff. It's very frustrating for you.
I just reach into my backpack, pull out like two books, and then just start copying everything into both books using the spell.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, I found a couple of relics from that time period. People pay pretty premium for old magic items, even when they just do the same thing modern ones do. But I had been planning an expedition to the Isle of Enemos before I got your letter. Figured it would wait. Honestly, your stuff was more interesting to the family anyway.
More interesting to our actual family, yes.
Yeah. But so you're heading to Loringa, the lot of you.
Yep.
Anything
Yeah.
anything you want to know? Anything I should know heading north? I'm gonna get through this entire empire somehow.
There's like a whole kind of like crusade happening.
Hey, watch out for some cults with guys with bells.
Oh, you'll be safe. You don't do magic.
No.
No, but Tauri, you.
But you
Get
do,
on there.
and you two
Get
look
on
very
there,
similar, and they
Abraham.
might recognize
Hey.
you.
Exactly, you're on their radar.
She'll be fine. They won't notice her.
Just what should I be looking out for with these individuals? Are they all just carrying bells?
Anytime you see a bronze bell, go the other way. They're absolute.
Oh,
Giant.
a bronze bell. It's like a big sort of like tower made out of bronze.
Right.
So you could like put a person in,
Gotcha.
and they like put people in there, and then they like hit it with sticks, and the person gets like exploded by
Okay.
the
Don't go
noise.
climbing into metal towers. Gotcha.
Don't go climbing into metal and stay away from people with big ring tattoos and like robes and stuff. And also there was this one guy who had like a really big like metal fist. I haven't seen many more of them with that.
Okay.
But yeah, he was a prick.
You should be easy to miss. Okay. I'll stay off the beaten paths and stay out of the cities as best I can. Although some of my contacts I might need to swing through. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Crusade started. That's gonna make resources a bit tight. Okay. Anything I can help you with on passing through?
I guess first and foremost, what was the path like?
Oh, the mountain pass. You know, your usual. Ran into a couple of things here and there. Nothing too problematic. It's easier when you're traveling in a small group, you know. It's merchants seem to think that traveling in larger groups is safer because herd mentality, I guess. But when you're resourceful, traveling in a small group is a little easier to, you know, keep an eye on everyone and make sure no one gets picked off by a harpy or chimera.
I 100% agree.
Harpies.
I think that our group is the perfect size to just not get caught in any nonsense. I hope that we...
5 of you? Yeah, 5 of you is pretty good.
6. There's another one upstairs.
Oh, and a dragon.
That'll help. You have a dragon?
Ximori.
But he's not exactly subtle. He's sitting outside with. I can see him out the window.
He's chewing on a goat.
He's sort of licking his lips, looking at those goats again.
Hey, sorry. I'm bad habits. We're in a small town. It's not as big an issue. Hey.
Yeah, that thing.
That will probably help. Bigger creatures might still come for you. Yeah.
You can probably deal with creatures.
Here, your notes actually in an ordered fashion so you can find stuff next time.
Thank you! It's always useful. She does have her uses.
Who's older, out of interest?
Me.
No, me.
Oh.
Weirdly, we're the same. It was a very weird birth.
Oh, your poor mother.
Resourceful.
Was there any... Well, okay, most important question possibly. Is Bon Valley touring at the moment?
Not a clue. Not really been on my radar. I'd say I've kind of been in the rocky deserts down south. They're not exactly a tourist destination. Did run through Tiberiad, though, on my way up here. That's doing alright.
What was going on in Tiberiad?
Oh, you know, building up to the annual horse festival. Can't say a particular interest. Titan Ball season's ended. A bunch of kind of out-season friendlies going on between new teams and all that, but...
How do you like Titan Ball?
It's alright. Wouldn't compete. But enjoyable.
Be quick enough.
Yeah, but, you know, broken limbs and that stuff, if I'm going to get them, I'm going to get them from doing something fun in a tomb.
Yeah, you don't look like you've been eating the best, frankly.
There's only so much you can get out in the plateaus. It's basically crabs and kind of those kind of like cactus plants that retreat back into the ground.
What?
You'll find out if you go down to the Rocky Plateau. Honestly, if I can't go, is there a reason you're heading down south? Because if there isn't, I'll give you, well, you've got them now, the details of the Isle of Animos that I was planning on.
I mean, if we've got time, I might see if we can get us to swing that way, but one of our companions needs to pop down south for a reason.
Can you roll me a history check, Bryn? Lesley can as well.
Yeah.
I say as I'm opening a PDF that's definitely going to feck up the screen.
History, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't roll any higher. I don't have it going 25.
Give me a second. Where are my details? Hang on. That's the one I want. Yes. 25. Emma?
Very average 14.
14. I don't think you've heard of it, Lesley, but Tauri, the Isle of Animos was a thing you actually found and sent on to your sister while you were studying in Dothras. It is a like spur of rock just off the coast, the southern coast of Loringa, kind of standing out in the ocean, that is believed to like be a hollowed out like nest of tunnels and rooms and stuff that used to belong to an archmage in the Age of Ascension. And basically she seems to have been planning a raid of it, like explore the dungeons and all that. For lack of a better term, it would be like a mega dungeon style exploration.
Mega dungeon. Sorry.
Yeah, well, if we've got some free time and want to go splunking, we'll have a look.
Sure. I mean, if you find anything, it'll be useful. I'll probably head back down there once I've figured out everything up north. We've got to find a better way to communicate than letters. It does take a while, especially if we're that far apart.
Yes, I know. It's rather awkward having to send it through Mother, considering that's the only solid point of contact we've got.
Yes. Well, you know roughly the direction I'm heading. I'll try and leave some points of notice on the way. Maybe messages can get to me a little quicker. Cool. So why are you headed to Loringa? Doesn't really line up with what you're up to.
True. I mean, this one, pointing at Lesley, is from down south anyway, and we need to try and fix a situation that they've been
Ooh, I do
avoiding.
love a good situation. What's your situation? I might know something.
I'll not say anything about it to you. You seem like a lovely lady, but we've only just met. Sorry. I've got to go see my kid as well.
Fair enough.
And then the one upstairs who I was shopping with wants to go and see her father doing their tour. Hence the reason why they were asking about it.
Oh, she's the daughter of Bonvarley. Didn't know he had one.
Apparently it's quite quiet.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, okay. You keep your secrets, I suppose. Do let me know what you get up to. I suppose that's it. What time is it? Late afternoon. We can catch up, I suppose. No use heading off until the morning.
Oh, you just don't want to have to pay for drinks. Don't lie.
Yeah, to be honest. It took a lot to get up here this quickly.
That's fair.
I've got a tab going at the moment.
I had to pay a mage for a teleportation circle. You know I hate those.
What
They do always
is
make you feel
that?
queasy.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, Jade Empire stuff. Besides you don't know. Teleportation is a means of fast travel between 2 points. Kind of mages tend to set them up at particular locations and then charge an absolute fortune for people to use them. Useful, expensive. I tend not to like using them for the price and the nausea.
I thought only mages could use those.
They can send other people through for a fee. To
Seems
be
like a
fair,
very-
Empire doesn't have any. Their whole disdainful opinion of the use of arcane magics is short-sighted and foolish as it is. Speaking of which, I've been hearing a lot of interesting things on the currents, shall we say, from the Jade Empire about certain tensions around that. Is that what those brass bells are about? Bronze bells?
Yeah.
They're kind of
Exactly.
like really no magic people.
Oh, okay, so
They're very grumpy about it.
that's coming to a head. Great.
That's kind of why I'm worried about, because they've seen Tauri. We met them once, and you've got the same face.
I can do a pretty good job at disguising myself, don't worry about it. You heard about this weird stone?
Well, like this one, and I pull out my little divination rock.
Doesn't match what I've been hearing, but to be fair, I've never actually seen it.
What have you heard?
I don't know, just talk on the black market, for lack of a better term, that something's going on with a new thing the Empire has stumbled across. Just wondering whether you'd run into it, is all.
I think we ran into it when we were trying to save a load of villagers, but the Empire turned up soon afterwards.
Roll a deception check.
Can I give disadvantage on this because I'm very bad at lying?
Sure. What do you do to impose disadvantage?
I'm sort of there just like... very pointedly not saying anything and just
Sure.
looking at my little rock.
I got a dirty 20.
Cool. She rolled a 13. I'm not going to give her that high insight. Decent, but not that strong.
Well, if you run off the character sheet that I made, it matches.
I think she like clocks eyes with you and just like in that moment, just like, okay, I'm not going to pry further, but there's something.
I will subtly look at the notes that I gave her from my one, that while it doesn't have all of the experimentation notes, has obviously the fact that we met Weirdstone in that village, my workings on the Dwarven amulet, that is weird. The amulet that is Weirdstone, trying to make it do a Dwarven one using that as a base point type thing.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'll see what I can find out while up there. I'll let you know.
Should do. Let me know if you manage to find that Dwarven city as well. Like,
oh yeah, that's the reason I'm going up. I'm just I'll dig around Weirdstone on the way through. But
I've got a rough location for it, but unfortunately we couldn't get further north to try and narrow.
Yeah, Reimagined Mountains isn't exactly a short, focused area to search through. So better hope to find someone who knows the area a bit more. Yeah, I've worked off less. Well, pleasure meeting all of you. I'm going to go sort out a few things for the journey. And Sis, maybe we'll catch up later this evening. Save a bottle of wine or something a lot easier to drink for me. Yeah?
Of course, I wouldn't change it.
Oh, pleasure to meet you all.
It's the lumpy bits at the bottom that really make the ale.
I don't know whether I like you.
He's an acquired
Comes and
person.
goes. And she like gets up, grabs a satchel from where she is, and heads out the door, leaving you all to just yourselves. Arquen at this point, Aderyn has come down and grabbed Arquen and going, I need to check whether this fits you. You're an annoying body shape.
Did you see my message, by the way?
I replied to you.
Did you? Oh, fucking Facebook is an absolute pain. Yes.
Okay. Roll me sleight of hand and let me know who against.
It would have been on Ximori, by the way.
Okay, send me the number.
So, you've got a twin sister.
Yeah.
And she's cool.
Am I not cool?
Different sort of cool, you know? You're cool in like a lean back with your little flute, and she's cool in that she's got her big stick and hits things with it. Different types of cool.
She doesn't hit things with sticks. She either fills them with a crossbow bolt or stabs them repeatedly.
It's kind of cool though.
Kind of cool.
And she like investigates like tombs and stuff. Does she like raid them?
Some people may say that she does, yes.
Has she ever like come across, like a really big, like really endangered, like, wow, this is like the most important sort of scientific find of this era, and then just sort of shot it with crossbows until it dies?
No, normally she just avoids them entirely in the first place.
Okay. Today has been a lot.
Oh yeah, also we were meant to meet what's his face? Here. Right?
Mr. Dufresne.
Thank you. Abraham Dufresne. Duchesne.
I was close enough.
Well, he's not
Yeah,
short, which is assuming. Yeah, actually.
That's
Barbie-
true.
So Shawshank is now canon.
There's twins. And there's like, alright. Well, that's what happened. I need to find an Emery Flynn.
Have we?
What's an Emery Flynn? Your
Can't hear.
microphone is doing some stuff.
It's here. Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
works. I think it was too far away from you.
That's weird, it wasn't even that far. Alright, yeah. There's twin stuff is all thing. I'm in a very functional day today, but really productive. I'm sure we're all feeling the same. Tell you what, there's a fan in the mic, that's why. I'll move that back a bit. He's not too bad actually at the moment. It's just I'm sweating. But there's this guy, Emery Flynn. He put a notice on a notice board about he wanted what's the word? Accompanying across the mountains, like hired muscle is what he needs. And I thought if we're going over there anyway, it might be nice because there's a bit more people around. It's I'm a bit
yeah. And he's got such a lovely voice.
It's a different guy.
Emery, different guy. But yeah, I need to find this guy, Emery Flynn.
So I've had too much to drink.
Okay.
I got concussion from a plank to the head.
Oh, actually, there's going to be a few
I
of us.
also got hit with a plank in the head.
Fair enough, you must have ringing ears. Speaking of actually, another guy, you remember Abraham? Dufresne?
We love Abraham.
Oh, the big turtle one.
I bumped into him actually, he's in town and he also is trying to get across the mountain. Might have a whole,
nice.
We'll have an all entourage maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a great idea, given that we're kind of trying to go maybe a bit more incognito.
And we're not trying to go when we're leaving the Empire. So when we come back, we want to be a bit more. I mean, I've already taken jobs and stuff. Well,
is there going to be like somewhere quiet for me to sleep? Because that's a lot otherwise.
We'll set up camp and stuff, and we'll make sure you're never sleeping in open view.
Okay.
Don't worry. We've got, if needed be, you can take the wagon. We'll try and have people not stay up during the night because, Lesley, we've got tents. You can survive a tent.
The wagon has cushions.
Take a cushion.
It's not the same.
Me and Arquen have bought some camping supplies. We'll make things a bit more comfortable. There's some sleeping bags. There's a couple of little, them little pop-up chairs on the tripods with no back support.
Leslie's looking at a pile of stuff that Arquen's just left on his chair that's like basically the same shape as Arquen, just looking at it like that doesn't look comfortable.
Hey, we've got equipment. You'll be fine. But I think more people help to avoid like a lot of the wildlife will avoid more of us if there's more. They like to go for like stragglers. Easy target, easy picking.
Griffin?
Yeah.
Historically, does Lesley know, like, all the odds of, like, larger parties making it through the mountains are? Like, are there tales in the south of, like, is it better to go, not alone, but, like, small groups?
It's a matter of contention. Merchants tend to choose, like, the merchants that can afford it tend to choose decent groups. Probably in the dozen to 20 or so people, like 3 carts and the like. That usually then includes guards. So basically the logic is a larger group can afford guards, so if they are attacked, they can fight it off. If you can't afford guards, smaller groups are easier to sneak through should there be monsters. It's that kind of like, do you want to fight or do you want to hide kind of question.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, there's no correct answer, so Leslie's going to firmly stand with the...
Balrick has been through mountains alone. So.
Leslie's been through this mountain pass.
Yeah, definitely. True. Alright, well, I think more people will be helpful. Mm-hmm. I usually travel the mountains alone, so, it'd be nice to have company for once. I think. I don't know, maybe not.
On the plus side, if we decide we don't like the company, we're in the middle of nowhere. And it's a mountains, just kind of like...
Well,
I'm just saying, it's a real easy place to get rid of people.
I think at that point, Balrick, you, with your passive perception, do notice the large shelled figure with their staff stepping down from the stairs that lead up to the rooms upstairs and kind of just begin to, like, scout around before, like, noticing your table. Oh, wonderful. Like, heads on over. Hello, friends. Pleasure to see you. It's fine Yeah, close enough to evening. Mind if I take a seat?
You remember everyone? Everyone remembers you?
Yeah.
Lovely
You never-
to meet you
did you
again.
Did you meet Arquen?
I met him earlier today, but
yeah.
that is the
He's
first
never been
interaction I've had with such a tall, fine fellow. Where is the boy?
Up there.
He's up. Yeah.
Very well.
He's getting fitted for his clothes.
Wonderful. I assume that's with the lovely Aderyn. Is that right?
Aye.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. So, I find it awfully fortuitous that I would run into you here. I wouldn't expect to find such friendly faces with such comfort for life outside of the Empire in these... when I would run into them. How are you all about discretion and doing kind favors for people in need? The gecko runs out across the table.
Yeah.
We're generally good for it. We like to, maybe get
It's
some
like
recompense from it, but not
a
always.
deck, but tiny.
Well, here's the nature
We've been
of
known to help people out.
That's good. What I'd hoped. That's what I felt like when I first interacted with you. What? Some of you are from outside the Empire. What is your view of this place, if I may ask candidly?
Terrible food.
The Empire.
Aye.
Excuse me, have you had the fried
not a
crickets?
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Interesting view of a lot of things.
Interesting view of certain people, aye?
Yep.
It's very, I know it's large, but I'd call it claustrophobic. A lot of praising.
I think
Pressure.
Cozy and
for many people, they kind of agree, despite the wide open spaces that many others enjoy. But as it is, some people will perhaps find a bit more of that joy elsewhere. You say, Balrick, that you were heading south across the border, is that correct?
Eh?
You planning on traveling in company or just yourselves?
We're actually looking. I mean, I said you're alright to come before. Would you like to join us? And I'm looking actually for another guy who's up for the. He's put a help needed at request out as well. Emery Flynn, if you know him.
I think I heard of an Emery Flynn elsewhere down in the wagon merchant area. You might be able to find him out there.
But yeah, company's fine.
I'll be honest, my old bones don't particularly look forward to such a trek over the mountains, and I was hoping that perhaps your kind and gentle souls could perhaps help me out in a delivery of some sort.
You're making this sound way more suspicious than it started. Out with it. Alright, you're in good company.
I believe I can trust y'all. I have a couple of individuals who might be looking for a fresh start over the other side of the mountains, as it were. And
they willing.
they are. Let's put it this way: they perhaps need a protective group to get them out of this place and into another, perhaps safer harbor.
They happen to be individuals with unique talents.
I feel like you're catching on with the story that I'm telling.
Aye.
I work for.
Have they done anything for the Empire?
Are they on any radars? Yeah, aye.
These figures always end up on some radar or another, but me and my fellow palmers have done their best to move them around without attracting too much attention. Tauri and Ximori roll me history checks.
$19.
Natural 20 for 19.
Both of you recognize the term palmers. They also go by another name, the Siren's Call. They are a bit of a conglomerate, almost lack of a better term, like adventuring party guild of like scattered individuals, folk heroes, vigilantes that kind of like help the downtrodden and like try to ease the level of subjugation and oppression on those that would need that bit of freedom.
Is it just in the Empire?
Just in the Empire. They're an Empire-based faction.
So they're sort of like magic, like smugglers, basically.
Not explicitly. That's not all they do. They are generally, lack of a better term, like Robin Hood folks, for lack of a better term. But okay. One thing that I don't know, maybe Ximori would have picked up through the chain conversations, that kind of thing. One thing they are known for is for getting people who feel in danger for magical abilities out of the Empire.
Okay, things are clicking together for me now in this conversation.
I don't have much to offer in terms of payment or thanks other than the will of a good deed of helping someone in need. But I can promise you that I would owe you a favor should such a time come that you need to call on it.
So we'd be like helping people then?
Aye.
And like people who like don't feel like they're safe.
Indeed.
And those unsafe people, have they made other people unsafe?
Not intentionally, from what I can discern. But
and are you a cop?
I
have spent no time in the Scale Guard, if that's what you mean.
Insight check.
Feel free.
That's not bad, actually. Another 19 for a total of wisdom base, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Flat 19.
He seems earnest. He definitely has, like, he's being intentionally subtle because there are other people here, and what he does is very much somewhat against the law in many places.
Yep.
But
talking code.
He does seem forthright with his efforts, and he just seems to be a helpful person.
I think
so. It's gonna sort of turn to Balrick, and in your head you just hear, I vibe with this.
I think I speak for everyone here, and probably Aderyn and Arquen too. I can't imagine they have any issues with this. This sounds right up their street. Aderyn for the sake of these talents. Arquen for just helping those in need.
Very Arquen, to be fair.
And I think I speak on behalf of everyone here, and it sounds like a good cause.
That's appreciated. Many people who need our help, and this way I can head back up and hopefully find some others to help out.
Now, I do want to ask, we've got this, we're looking for this Emery Flynn character. I might be latching onto him a bit too much. Do you think you'd prefer if we were travelling without him and there's no risk of an outsider involved?
I don't particularly mind. I'm not one for crossing the mountains. You, Balrick, based on everything I know about you, are probably more informed about that than me. But it might be a little easier to keep up the rules of who these figures are with less eyes around. It depends on your preference on that.
The way I see it, if we are traveling with such talented individuals in a larger group and come to trouble, they might end up revealing these talents. My understanding is that sometimes it just happens.
For those with a lack of training.
Yeah. I'll stop asking around, I think. I think we're saying it won't have been that much money regardless. We've already got a job to be doing in the mountains as well. Oh, I got some health potions, by the way, for us all.
Oh, nice.
What have we got?
Wait, just like for free? Or like for money?
I promised that we're going to deal with a Yeti issue.
What's a Yeti?
Big white monster. Lots of big horns, big beefy.
Like a goat?
No, 4 legs, like on 2 legs, yeah. See. On
And a lot bigger, like 9 foot.
The only known natural predator of the mountain steel.
The mountain steel, eh? You have mountain steels down here. Oh, what do your mountain steels look like?
The fuck is a mountain seal?
It's very cute.
It's southern mountain seals. Very cute. Oh, ours are brutal. They've got like massive tusks down to here and beefy fellas can barely move.
Ours are white and fluffy.
Oh,
they slide down the mountains and it's very cute.
Maybe ours are more related to like, maybe ours are more like mountain walruses then.
Maybe. I've heard those grow mighty tusks.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
They're quite strong. Great, like really strong drinkers. Proper yeah, the big guys. Like my height and a bit more.
Oh, that's quite tall, that is.
And you get to fight one.
Yeah. Wait, do I have to fight them with other people round?
No. They're more sporting than that sometimes.
It's just that I wouldn't want to.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sort of looking at Abraham. I wouldn't want to.
Leave. I'm experienced with this. Leave the Yetis to me. I'll be able to see him coming from a mile off, and we'll sort it out.
Okay, because that sounds like fun. I think in the back of my head, I just sort of hear Bass just being like, "Yes, yes, yes."
I'll know when they're
meet before.
I'll know when they're about, and yeah, you'll get to have a little bit of tussle.
Okay,
All
good.
right. All right then, Abraham. I reckon you tell your friends. Sounds good to me. Have them ready in the morning.
I can do.
We'll go first light. Make sure the least amount of eyes are on us.
Sure thing. We'll meet you by the southern gates.
Aye.
Wonderful. Much appreciated, friends.
I'll ask actually before we go. Do you have your own Do they have a cart or anything?
No cart, but I have been picking them up supplies and the like today that they are at least equipped for the journey.
They'll be equipped for the journey.
Yeah, no worries about that. I don't want to put any more burden on you than I already have.
Hey, no, it's fine. I'm just we're gonna have a lot of people walking, so we'll take it in turns. We'll have shift work.
I want to ask. I shouldn't ask it. I'll ask tomorrow.
You sure?
You sure?
Well, because there's a lot of people around, and I don't. Actually,
Do you want to tell you, we've been having this conversation quite quietly, and I don't.
There's enough of a crowd and stuff.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
not.
So I want to lead into Abraham. So what do these ones do? I want to know what to prepare myself for, because it will hit me. If it's gonna hit anyone,
They're more
it's gonna
sure
end up hitting me, and I'd like to be prepared.
I'm sure you'll be fine, my friend. I've not seen anything that they've done per se. I just know that they possess the ability to do so. But I think if you can deal with your
Miss Hale.
Miss Hale, I'm sure you can handle these figures.
Okay. Because I didn't react well at first, I'll be honest, so yeah.
Believe me, I trust that they'll probably want to stay out of any stressful situations should they arise.
Okay. Good.
And if you happen to... there is a contact of mine you should be able to meet down south. One of the whittlers down there tends to hang out at the crossroads just off the mountain pass, waiting for figures looking to do whatever they're doing down there. He should be able to point you in the direction where they can get set up. But if you know anyone looking for such fine figures for whatever purpose, hopefully a useful one, I'm sure they won't say no. Well,
Oh, thank you.
it's much
Thank you for coming,
appreciated.
yes. Yeah. Thank
Pleasant evening for you, and I'll see you in the morning.
If we run into you again, don't hesitate to ask for help again. We'd like to offer it. It's nice to feel useful.
Much appreciated. Here, maybe this will help. And he just leaves something on the table, wrapped in dried corn husk leaves, that kind of stuff. You open it. Balrick, you would recognize something like this. This is a kind of like a bitter medicinal disc of herbs that can cure an exhaustion or act as a lesser restoration when consumed on a short rest.
I'll put that in my inventory. Thank you very much. This is that's good. Not craftsmanship. What's the word? Skillful herbalism.
No. Well practiced in it. And he gets up. You hear the creak of both his knees and the chair from holding the heavy weight of his shell as he gets out of it again. And he goes wandering off elsewhere to another purpose, which leaves you guys, as evening has rolled in, dusk well and truly outside, kind of lanterns being lit outside, the hearth inside being lit, and a number of people conversing and the like, as you kind of have the last few moments to plan before you adventure southwards tomorrow. If there is anything you would like to discuss, do, etc.
Do we know anything about Yeti weaknesses?
Balrick.
How hard do you have to hit them?
Yetis, they're quite angry creatures, they get riled up quite quickly. So you can get them not very thinking straight if you rile them up. They're quite averse to the heat. They like the cold.
They
don't set fires. They'll
Are
avoid
they
it. If we set fires, they won't come really into the campfire area.
Are they big sort of clawy guys, big sort of bitey guys?
Yeah, they're like
Big kicky guys, poison spines, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they're actually no kung fu.
Shit.
No, they've got. Yeah, not very big fans of fire. They've claws. Tell you what, they've got chilling gaze. Never have a staring contest with a yeti.
Don't look it in the eyes. Okay.
Oh, they will. Oof. No chance sneaking up either. They'll smell you a mile out. Especially you.
Hey.
I'm joking.
I wash. I got washed recently.
The leaf signs, they're not dumb. The leaf signs will know when we're approaching.
Okay,
I'm not saying they're avid readers or anything, but yeah.
So then, wait. When you say signs, you mean they'll be clues? It's not like they'll leave
Clues, yeah.
Yetis this way.
No, they don't. I mean,
Signposts.
they are intelligent enough to leave. They do mark territories and stuff, and they'll leave hunting grounds this way, water this way, sort of thing. It's simple scratches, not in a language that you know or anything like that. But
Don't know a lot of languages, to be fair.
No, you won't.
I know like 4 languages, I think.
That's a fair amount.
A lot of languages.
Well, I mean, one of them is like Draconic, and I'm not that good at that one.
But no, I'll see stuff on trees. There'll be something that'll guide me in the right direction. I'll spot 'em.
Okay. And you'll make sure that if we have to fight them, it'll be away from the guests, so I can sort of. When I have to look like this.
Oh,
I
you won't
can't
need to look like
get
that.
angry.
Don't worry about the. Don't worry about the release. You will have to. I don't think.
Okay.
I think
'Cause,
maybe
like-
It won't get to that. It won't get to that point. At we're too aggressive.
So I don't get to fight one.
No, they love a fight.
Wait, I'm confused.
Are we going to blindfold the people in our charge?
No, no.
If I want to,
Really?
when I want to fight Balrick, I've got to not look like this. I've got to get angry, and I can't do that while I'm looking like this.
Why are you getting angry? I thought you liked fighting.
Yeah, like I get into it, and like all my stuff happens.
Oh, not that type of fight.
What?
Are you talking like? Oh, you
I was
think we're
going to kill the
them?
Yeti. Yeah.
No. Yetis are good guys. They're really
What?
misunderstood. Yeah, every time I travel down, you think I travel down the 100 miles a mountain and not have a stopping point on the way? Yeah, he's always host me. It's quite cold territory, and like the food, you can only eat so much mountain fuel, you know.
But they're big and got big teeth.
You're big and you've got big teeth.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
they
people
don't-
usually want to fight me.
I got to warn you, fair warning. Their language is like rough and like it'll sound like just growls. You know, it's a lot of like, how do I say, like, oh hi there, nice to meet you. It's so you know it's like.
Did you have something stuck in your throat there?
No. I took a few elective classes of Yeti in Druid school. No, I'm not planning on.
I think you're fucking with me now.
No, genuinely. Look, I'm an expert. Like one of my things as a ranger is that I'm an expert in certain kinds of beasts, right? And I've got like a specialism in monstrosities was always my thing, you know, like chimeras and manticores and stuff like that.
We
That's
met
what
one of those.
Yeah, and I know lots about
Yeah.
them. And Yetis, technically, a lot of people class them and technically as a monstrosity, so I had to learn of them. But they speak a language, you know. They have their own Yeti language,
I speak a language.
and they're quite intelligent, you know. I'd say pretty much as intelligent as you, almost. That's not an insult.
So-
Yetis have a language called Yeti, and they have an intelligence of 8, and I have had this since the start of the campaign. I can speak Yeti. It is one of my languages.
But
Hey, that. I was gonna save it till we actually met Yetis, but this feels like. Hey, when we get there, they'll love a good tussle. They'll have like wrestling matches and stuff. What?
You
You're
get
right,
to have a
Ximori.
wrestling match with them.
Hey,
that's not enough.
You know what? If we can, if we can get one of the other people away and we'll get them to bed, I bet they'd be happy to have you, in your group on. You just got to make sure you can control that. No, not killing Yetis.
I
I'll
need
tell you
to.
Tell you what, maybe we'll get them. They're hunting. Oh, now the problem is they're stopping this construction. So my main thing is we'll negotiate with them. We'll get them to move away. Maybe we'll get them to take you on like a hunt somewhere, and they'll show you how they do it. I think you'd like that. That way, it's a lot of like ripping things apart and diving into them, and
I think Bastard's just in my head going, "This sucks."
Well, I think you'll like Yeti culture. You'll get along with the Yetis. Look, they like to hunt by jumping at a thing, ripping its insides open, and diving inside. That's what you do.
It's like you
That's
don't
what
even know me, Balrick. I'll put my drink down and go upstairs.
Oh, Ximori, no, please. No, fine. Well,
Is there
yeah.
anything That they. Is there anything that if you think we need to bargain with them to clear out the pass? Is there anything it's worth us picking up for them?
They're big drinkers. They like their alcohol. I think we've got a fair amount of that though. I think we just need to figure out what the problem is though, and why they're where they are. See if we can't figure out a solution that's beneficial to both sides. Now that I think about it, Arquen called us Yeti hunters, and I thought that was like a fun, we're hunting them down. I think I need to tell Arquen.
Yes, I strongly suspect everyone is believing that they're going to kill the Yetis.
Oh, shite.
It's not.
Hunting has a very specific connotation.
Yeah.
You're not track.
Sorry.
You said hunt, not track.
I didn't say hunt. I just said we'll sort the issue out. They get a bad rep, that's all. Yeah. They get along. Friendly guys, In fact, they're actually, I'd probably say they're a bit more charismatic than I am.
A lot of people are that.
I'm sorry. It's just occurred to me that once again, Chris has backed himself into a social encounter with a negative 2 to charisma.
It's alright. Yetis also have a negative 2 to charisma. We actually vibe so hard.
It's the only reason that you lot get on.
I have a 6 and Yetis have a 7. The Yetis are more likable. It's alright. What's Ximori's intelligence?
9. I'm more intelligent than the Yeti.
Sure. You have read a book.
I've read a soil book.
But he is the same intelligence as an abominable Yeti.
Oh, which is what these are mostly going to be, obviously.
Oh, no.
You have no idea.
I'm going to get outthought by a Yeti.
Yes.
Also, I'm a big fan on D&D Beyond, I'm just saying this, that there is a Yeti type. So I have stat blocks for Baby Yeti, Normal Yeti, and Big Yeti.
Tyke.
Yep, I reckon we'll see what's going on, because I reckon there's probably some lack of communication between the Yeti population and the Empires doing the construction. Bet there's some fights going on. We'll try and smooth it over, see if there's any problems with... The Yetis shouldn't come this far into, Empire territory or anyone's territory. They keep to themselves. They know to keep away, so there must be something going on. We'll get to the root of it. We'll bring some... you guys would like to bring booze anyway. Bring a barrel of booze, a lot of meats. They'll welcome us with open arms. That's actually probably the problem with a lot of the communication, because they're welcoming with open arms. It's like, and that's just Yeti. That's just Yeti hugs, Yeti hugs are very shoulder based. Like clasp on shoulders, but it's...
I'm making so many notes.
And they never invented knives and forks, so
They just use spoons?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
I love Tauri's brain though, of like, and they never invented knives and forks, so I was like, so they must use spoon. Everyone has to use
Tauri is a cultured woman.
You mean they only use the salad fork?
I'm just imagining a Yeti ripping up a mountain and scooping.
What they do is they freeze the mountain seal, and then it's like a slushy inside. That is just
Ice cream.
After they use straw.
They take their melon baller.
They open it, they season it up, close it, freeze it, and then swing it around.
That's Frank the Yeti. He only uses whisks.
It's one of those awkward moments that when the children do it for the first time, they forget to seal up the esophagus. But when they swirl it around for the first time, it just all comes out the mouth and just flies around and...
Oh, that's fun. Right, so.
So now you have to wait until Mum Yeti comes back before we try and make seal aid. It's fine, I can do it.
Messed up the cave now. How are we going to clean this up in time?
No, we've got to do this before Mum Yeti gets back.
There's a
Well,
Yeti
then
with the
I'm
name
home.
Tango, and you made an ice blast.
All right. Yeah.
God.
We'll have some fun times, I reckon. We'll find a way. Like I say, I'll know where they are, and I'll be able to talk them down. Yeah. I reckon Abraham's like, we won't talk to this other guy. I'm sure he'll find his own way across, and it was just a little bit of extra cash and something to do. But if we've got these others.
Yeah, we
Well,
always
no.
seem to have a problem with finding things to do, don't we? We're always bored.
You know what? I'll tell you what it actually was. And this is going to sound horrible, but I think Ximori would respect it. If a rock comes flying at us, it's nice to have someone to push in, and then you can go away. You need to have someone disposable, because fighting a rock, like giant massive birds, you need like some sort of... Otherwise, you need to like throw a dwarf at it and run.
That is exactly what you just told off Ximori for saying.
I know.
I hope you feel bad.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know if there's even rocks in these mountains.
I thought
I've never been to these mountains.
there are rocks. Like,
No,
if
do you not
that's
know?
like-
Rocks, big birds, massive birds.
are the rocks, Gavin?
Every mountain.
Apparently, ranges are famous for having rocks.
Miss Math Rungy reference.
I love
Said
it.
throw a dwarf at it.
Oh,
Do you remember Thrungy taking maximum fall damage and being like, fine?
I do.
That was fun time.
Ximori will not be doing that, because Ximori can't.
What's some more hit points?
114 currently.
Yeah, just shy.
What's maximum? Is it 20?
20d6. Although I do like the alternative rules of what they used to be in like 2nd edition, where it's incrementally stacking. So it's 10 foot is 1d6. To 20 feet, you add 2d6 to the total, so it's 3d6 at 20 feet. 30 feet, you add 3d6, so it's 66, and then that caps out at 200
So it's all the triangle number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That'll get big very quick. Alright. I guess then. One of you want to go to the bar and get us a decent sized cask of something to take with us.
If I'm raging, I can deal with that.
Right, that's what Thrungy did.
The problem with raging is that if you're falling far enough, it takes longer than a round, and you don't take any damage on making an attack over the round.
I simply have to wait and then re-rage before I
Yeah,
hit.
you just to rage it impact.
Just need to keep pinching yourself as you fall.
Anything else you guys want to do this evening?
And then I think we all head to bed. Nice and early.
Tauri, you
Yes.
catch up a little bit with your sister, if you wish.
Yeah.
Is there anything in
Probably
particular, or do you just want sisterly catch up over a bottle of wine?
Sisterly catch up. I might.
I will say, I
Oh,
think for the rest of you, it's quite apparent that this is like the most relaxed and like
This
For lack of a
looks
better
like
term,
a person down
yeah,
the scene,
like,
for ages.
the walls of Tauri definitely do come down a little bit in like just being around someone that she inherently trusts, kind of thing.
Balrick was here, to be fair. We're about to into the mountains. Balrick is talking more than he does normally.
Sorry, Bryn, you were saying.
Very nice.
Yeah, no,
Or
probably
it's
have a
making
catch
jokes.
up. Maybe have a chat in Dwarvish and try and subtly hint that I do know more about the Weird Stone than I'm letting on, but that there are reasons why I can't say more.
No,
type
she picks up on that and just like she trusts that you'll let her know when it's useful and relevant, and she'll find out what she can anyway because it's of interest to her that's like going
Yeah.
around. She also mentions to you that she's been catching on the wind that there is a number of factions. She hadn't heard of the Rings of Karakash that you guys had mentioned, but there's a number of other factions that are. There's talk of secession, for lack of a better term, in the Empire. There are places and powers that be that are seeing the weakness and the distractedness of the core Empire concept, and might be making power plays. And she comments that it might be interesting for the For Ilgendir movement that the two of you are particularly aware of. Like, maybe there's opportunities that are coming, and that the Empire's foundations are less stable than they've ever been, let's say.
I'll also go to her and go, hand it back.
What?
You do this to everyone we spend time with. Give it back, whatever it was.
It's not my fault they're unobservant.
Yes, I know it is. I know it's their own fault for not being observant for when you steal things from them.
It wasn't even... Fine. And she hands you the rock with the divination rune on it that Ximori's been carrying for so long. Right. Not sure it did anything anyway.
Who knows, frankly? Who knows? Have I got anything?
Oh, she's stolen the fucking knife. I was like, no.
No, the knife's on Balrick's person.
What I will...
It's an Arquen's person.
Sorry, Arquen.
What I am going to give her, though, is a potion of comprehension that I've got lying around that I don't need.
Thanks, I guess. Sure I'll find use for it.
I'd assume so. It'll be useful if you finally meet a language you can't work out.
It's not happened yet.
This is the first time for everything.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers. You two continue to drink away the evening, catching up, debating your father and your mother and your brothers and everything amongst the things, and eventually go to bed. Next morning, Balrick, I assume you get everyone up nice and early before the crack of dawn. And you all gather, move through the city, grabbing your cart, yoking up your goats to the cart, pulling it through town. Neither of them are very happy about it, but bit of conversation here and there does get them moving at least. Derek did do his best to not chomp on them at any point, but he is still grumpy that he's now got to have food wandering around in front of him the entire day. But you do head to the southern gate, where you do see Abraham Dushan waiting with two figures, both human in size, underneath thick kind of woolen cloaks ready for the hike, hoods up, each of them with a walking staff of some kind. Abraham's just like, pleasure to see you again, friends. Once again, I thank you for your assistance in this matter. I'd like to introduce you to Java and Talban. These are the two that will be joining you on your journey. At a close look, you see these two are teenagers at best, maybe 16, 17 years old. The Java is a elf. She has kind of wavy blonde hair that's relatively short, like just sitting onto the shoulders in terms of length, that has been like pinned up in various places, with kind of amber eyes that every so often like catch iridescently in the morning light. And then Talban appears to be half elven. The ears aren't quite as pronounced, of mixed race. His hair kind of wiry black. And you can see, I'll tell you what, Balrick, you can see up this close that there is like just coming up from like underneath the collar some kind of like black scaling that's like creeping up. It looks like dry skin at a distance, but up close it looks like actual like dragon scale almost concepts there. These two figures will be joining you once again. I thank you for your discretion. Anything along the way that you could perhaps educate them on the matter, Aderyn especially, the way you've been learning your past Tauri. I understand you have a writ of some kind. Perhaps anything you can do, that'll be much appreciated. But like he takes you to one side, Balrick, which is like, between you and me, they're both scared children, and they're putting up a decent front, but
I can see that. That's fine. We'll stay in the wagon. We'll keep them protected. Don't worry.
much appreciated. Safe journeys, and may you find what you're looking for down south. Right, you two, onto the wagon. I hope you have a safe journey. It was a pleasure to see you, and I hope we never see each other again.
Leslie's gonna grab Abraham's arm and be like, do you have a contact for them to go to when they're in the south? Are they to themselves?
There's a friend of mine who should be meeting at the crossroads shortly after the mountain pass. He's one of the whittlers down south that I've had dealings with in the past and these kind of things. He'll help them find route to some place where to go. But then again, you're the local, Lesley, so if you happen to know anyone that might be able to aid in their development or give them a place to stay, I'm sure they won't say no.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll have a think. Do I know what a whittler is?
You do know what whittlers are. Whittlers are really well known in Loringa. The whittlers, because Loringa has this really big culture of above meta gaming, like the Greek hero concept. Adolescents, one of their big things is going and finding their tale. Essentially, they go out to become an adult. They do a thing. And whittlers are old adventurers, old heroes that essentially are the mentors to these figures that help them not die fighting a chimera or a manticore when they're really not prepared for it. Yeah, exactly. They're just like, let's direct you towards something you're capable of, or if you are going to do this, let me help. That kind of thing. They're known as whittlers because quite a lot of them often are traveling the roadways or just hanging out at crossroads and tend to be whittling wood to while away the hours. So that's where they get the name from. So whittlers are really well trusted. They know what they're doing, and they definitely are very helpful individuals just by their nature and their culture. Abraham does go, this figure, you should be able to meet him. His name is Rowan. Should be fairly obvious who he is. So I'll leave that to you once you come across him.
Alright then, well, see you later. I'll reach out my hand to shake his.
Pleasure seeing you all again, and I hope...
one last thing actually, I think I noticed near the belt there's there's a dagger that I didn't see before. It looked it looked familiar. It looked like a friend of mine's dagger.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I'm not one for carrying daggers, so I'm not entirely sure how that got there. Maybe this cheeky little fella decided to go and get me a shot.
I think it's Leslie's dagger actually. Lesley, I think this is your dagger. Keep a better eye on it.
Lesley goes to take it from Balrick.
I catch it from Balrick as he throws it backwards.
I'm throwing it backwards.
Got it!
It was a pleasure seeing you all again. If you ever return up north, I'm sure we'll run into each other as we do many times. Lesley, perhaps find a better way to hold on to that knife. Until we see each other again, friends. And he wanders off once more into the city, out to whatever awaits him next. And what awaits you next is south. The south gates being opened for the day by the Stormcrest guards. Your wagon hitches up and begins rolling out a wide road leading up to the mountains where you can see about half a day's ride, the base of the mountains where the switchback path begins winding up the mountain, eventually becoming narrower and narrower. That is a decent place for us to end this chapter of our story as the camera pans away, taking on the southern vista of the Antihina Mountains, the sand dunes to the west of you, and adventure to the south. But we'll continue telling this story another time. Until then, see you later.